Can anyone explain to me how the Bernie Sanders $2,000 checks are socialism, but the real Donald Trump $2,000 checks are not socialism? Well, you see, political side, that's how. Irony is telling people go back to your country while flying the flag of a country that doesn't exist in the country that it defeated. While Trump was president, every Democrat voted for the $2 trillion CARES Act, even though doing so helped Trump. While Biden is president, 0 Republicans voted for the $1.9 trillion American Relief Plan because hurting Biden is more important than helping Americans. Yay, politics! In the Cayman Islands, there is a modest 5-story building that is home to 18,857 companies. Either this or is one very crowded building, or it is a phony address used by 18,000 plus corporations for one purpose: to avoid paying taxes to the United States American government. Probably that one. Traditional family values, standing between your mom and the chick your dad cheated on your mom with, who is standing next to your half-sister, whose mom your dad cheated on with your mom. I am so confused about all of this. Hillary Clinton adopts alien baby. Kids, this is a tabloid from 1993. Back then, fake news was called tabloids, and anyone who believed them were called idiots. Bat Boy was fun. I don't care what anyone says. I went back and read all those after the Meat Canyon video. I wish tabloids were still around. The president of Ukraine, the mayor of Kyiv, and other elected officials across their country are taking up arms against the Russian invaders. Ted Cruz flew to Canada when Texas lost its power. Ted Cruz, I stand with my people in the warmth of Cancun. Everyone is celebrating, but I don't know, man. It kind of feels like a horror movie where the monster just died, but there's still 20 minutes left in the runtime. Yeah, we're donezo. Sanders fails to sexually harass enough women to win race. What is this title, dude? Because he's a good guy, he can't win? Let's tackle climate change. Let's regulate big tech. Better bullshit. Don't worry about AI technology. Donald Trump. This is the most accurate courtroom sketch of all time because nobody could have made it this far alone. Bro, I'm sorry. I lost it when I looked down and saw the devil sitting next to Trump. That's hilarious. It's now a good time to remind truckers that every single Republican voted against saving truckers' pensions last year. Hooray! There's a post on Parlier requesting those who took part in the siege of the U.S. Capitol to leave their name, city, and a list of crimes committed in order to receive a pardon from Trump. Many people have already provided this information. Y'all are really stupid. Yeah, a pardon from... No, dude, they're getting your information. When conservatives spent years creating chaos again, agents to attack Democrats, and now they can't control them because they are chaos agents. Yeah, this is great. Glad we did this. Yip-de-doo. The founders never intended for Washington, D.C. to become a state. They never intended for me to vote either, yet here we are, you dummy. When everyone around you starts taking plea deals. Well, guys, what are you doing? Come on, guys. We got this. 2024 presidential pardons. The audio of Trump with the Georgia Secretary of State. Wow, it's like telling the Nixon tapes to hold my beer. I haven't heard them and I don't really want to because the world is scary enough. The $500 pandemic stimulus child credit excludes pregnant women. All it took was being asked to open their wallets for the GOP to admit unborn fetuses aren't really children. This is true. IN State Rep Barlett introduces an amendment to the anti-abortion bill to outlaw erectile dysfunction drugs. We're forcing young girls to be mothers, but not forcing the men to be fathers. If an unwanted pregnancy is an act of God, then impotency must be an act of God. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm straight up okay with that. God doesn't want you to kill the baby. No hard boner for you. Ban Viagra. Impotence is God's will. Again, I like this. 10 out of 10, buddy. Johnson is a young Earth creationist and believes that the Earth was created approximately between 6,000 and 10,000 years ago. Dinosaurs are fake news. Yeah, those things, all the bones, yeah, all created by fake people. Yep. Definitely just a job made up for fake people. Right now seems like a good time to remind everyone that Trump's first impeachment was for withholding security assistance from Ukraine. Oh, did not know that. Interesting. Wow, the world's gonna end, isn't it? So I see Russian liquors are being removed from shelves. Okay, sure, but if you really want to make an impact, remove Russian assets from Congress. I mean, that probably would make a bigger thing than, removing vodka or whatever other Russian liquid. That's the only beer I know or alcohol that comes. I don't know a lot about beer. This November, please vote for the man who called my wife ugly. Ted Cruz. Pathetic cowards for Trump. This is from 2020. As long as I live, I will never understand how this alone wasn't the end of it. Trump mocks reporter with disability. Bro, I don't know. Didn't he? Isn't this the time he won too? Yeah, this is when he won, right? If a monkey hoarded more bananas than it could eat while most of the other monkeys starved, scientists would study that monkey to figure out what the heck was wrong with it. When humans do it, we put them on the cover of Forbes. That's right, because we're animals, but smarter animals. Calling a black POTUS married 25 years to one wife with 2 children, no mysteries, affairs, and scandals, the Antichrist, but white POTUS, I don't know what POTUS means, married thrice, 5 kids by 3 women, mysteries, affairs, scandals, God's anointed proves your religion is what's... Jesus Christ, I don't know what's going on here. I hate politics. My child served in Iraq. My child funneled money from a kids' cancer charity into my businesses. He's a good boy. I purchased a large Biden flag to attach to my vehicle, and I plan on driving around with it for the next 4 years. Just kidding, I'm not a raging frickwit. Let people do whatever they want with their vehicles, man. If they want to look stupid, let them. Hey, do y'all remember when we used to wear hats with Obama slogans, have Obama flags outside our houses, and consistently go to Obama rallies in non-election years? Oh, that's right, we did none of that crap because we weren't in a freaking cult. That's not true. The change posters were everywhere. Like, even my school had those absolutely everywhere when he was running for election, which might have been a red flag for my public school now that I'm thinking about it. No, I'm not saying he was the wrong candidate. I'm just like, why were they showing this to like 16-year-olds constantly? If I ever commit a major crime, I really hope the jury is made up of the people who helped me do it. I do too, buddy. I do too. Nothing makes Trump supporters angrier than when you directly quote something he has said. This is true. My brother goes on Facebook a lot and reads fake news. He quoted a Trump thing to me that wasn't a Trump thing the other day and also said, Fortnite's banning console players. Dude, I don't care. I don't care. Also, guys, I don't have a political side. I don't care about politics. I'm just reading the memes. Please don't yell at me in the comments. Ohio Republicans. Let's vote to ban abortion. Ohio voters. No, I don't think we will. Joe Biden got 100 million shots for Americans in 59 days, 2 trillion to actually help people, and he told Putin to frick off. I don't give a crap if he crawls up the stairs. I just think it's hilarious, bro. Build this wall. Church and state. Oh, okay. Americans are moving to Europe for free college degree. Lazy immigrants going to another country that's not theirs and taking things free. How dare they? So torn. My heart tells me to vote for Biden, but the guy from high school who used to throw rocks at geese tells me to vote for Trump. Take that, you stupid geese. But yeah, as I was saying, Connor, you should vote for Trump. Hold on, I gotta scratch real quick. Seriously, I'm scratching the side of my stomach. If you would have told me on November 10th, 2016 that the Trump presidency would end in 2020 with the economy failing and the country dying, I would have totally believed you. Who is this person? Is their future predictor? Cool. Old man yells at crowd, take that democracy. What is this AIR on the left side? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Is he running? Who is that? Oliver North. Got to hand it to Sean Hannity tonight. Who better to discuss Iran funding terrorism than the traitor who illegally sold weapons to Iran in order to fund terrorists? Ollie North. Oh, good old Ollie North and his hidden gold. I sent this prank puzzle to my grandpa who loves Trump and he finally started today. Is this your idea of a joke? Yeah, you aren't welcome here for Christmas. Your grandpa's furious. Bro, that's freaking hilarious. What are you talking about? Dude, Gramps gotta learn to take a joke. This is great. American. I have 2 jobs and still can't make rent. We need a living wage. GOP living wage, go to college. American, I can't afford tuition. Ask your parents. American, they're still in college ed. Get a job. I just told you I have 2. Be born rich next time, dummy. Trump lost, LOL. Big American flag, pride flag, and Black Lives Matter. Trump was just asked his involvement in the 2021 financial statement. He tried to answer saying that he was busy with the presidency, focused on China, Russia, and keeping our country safe. Wallace, the state lawyer, reminded him that he was not president in 2021. Maybe he just misunderstood the question, guys. I don't know. His brain probably doesn't work right. Vladimir Putin is basically calling Biden a senile old man. China rebuffed Anthony Blinken to his face, and Kim Jong-un refuses to talk to anyone from the Beijing regime. But it's good to know that America is respected again. Yes, dictators love Trump and hate Biden. This is not the flex you think, dummy. A hearty frick you to everyone who told me I was overreacting in November 2016. We're all gonna die, thanks to a bunch of old guys. Don't fear the virus as I pump every chemical into my butthole. Now look, all the courts are going right into his butthole. He likes butt stuff. I've gotten tons of messages. I'm losing fans by expressing my dissatisfaction with our corrupt, incompetent president. While I appreciate people encouraging me to choose fame and money over decency, I'm afraid I'll never be Donald Trump. Pay 5% of my wages for universal health care? No. Pay 20% of my wages to private health? Hell yeah, bro. And it won't even cover what I need. Expert shoemakers say Ron DeSantis is wearing heels. What's wrong with what he's so? No, I don't think so. Denial ain't just a river in Egypt. Dad, I can show you 347 examples of Trump just making stuff up. Dad, make America great again. Make America great again. He's gonna win the presidency. I generally am very intrigued to see what happens in this presidency because, like, God, it's a crap show. Worse than 2016, worse than 2020. We're all doomed. I need someone to explain to me why Al Franken had to resign for a joke photo he took years before he was a senator, but the elected officials who participated in and encouraged the Capitol riots are allowed to stay in government. Explain it to me like I'm in kindergarten.
Well, you see, little buddy, corruption, that's why.
America gotta be the only country that when you see someone wearing the flag, your first thought is, they probably racist AF. I got the US into an unwinnable 20-year war, and now you morons are arguing whether it's Trump's fault or Biden's fault. That's true! This is the real problem! This guy and a couple of people before him. I know this GameStop stuff is funny, but you have to remember, this is hurting real people who own multiple boats. Haha, frick you, boat owners. So cool to see the billionaires giving back in a time of crisis. Why don't we make this a regular thing, perhaps annual? Their donation could even be based on a percentage of their income. Maybe the IRS could oversee it or something, dude. Canceling a 1.7 T in taxes for 600 billionaires, but not 1.7 in student debt for 45 million Americans is the modern version of let them eat cake. Yeah, isn't that fun that that didn't go through? You all need to know that America is not sending its best and brightest, to Washington, D.C. You have several less gifted people who are willing to shut down the government just to score points on Fox. Oh, God. The Ports to Plains Highway will run from Lennar all the way up to North Dakota and into Canada. This project will bring jobs to Texas and millions of dollars to the state. A great baptistery victory. Senator Cruz voted against this, just FYI. If you hate America so much, then you could just leave. So you agree? What? You think that people who disagree with their country's practices or government should be allowed to leave so go somewhere else so you can support immigration? Shut up! I'm going on record now. If they try to cancel Christianity, if they try to force me to apologize or recant my faith, I will not bend. I will not waver. I will not break. On Christ, the solid rock, I stand, and I'm proud to be an American. Oh, knock it off. Biden is in church every Sunday. Trump has spent more time in Stormy Daniels than he has in church. Oh, Stormy Daniels. Oh, God. We should probably stop putting people who are preparing for the rapture in charge of everything. Yeah, probably not, but you know what? We are. Dear freaking idiots, when you donate to Trump's election defense fund, $0 goes to the fund. Your money gets split in between the RNC and Trump's PAC, which he keeps. Says so on the website you're donating to. He's robbing you and you're cheering it on, you freaking idiots. That's why I don't donate to any political side. They're all just sticking it in their pockets. Obama didn't brag half as much about winning a Nobel Peace Prize as Trump is about passing a dementia test. That's because I passed the dementia. Let me remind you, I passed the dementia test. Oh, guys, one more thing. I passed the dementia test. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I passed the dementia test. Yes. Voted 6 times to raise his pay. Voted 15 times against raising the minimum wage. I don't know who this is, but he looks like a rat. How sad it must be to be a Trump supporter, believing that scientists, scholars, teachers, and economists and journalists have devoted their entire lives to deceiving you, while a reality TV star with decades of fraud and documented lying is your only beacon of truth and honesty. I feel bad for people who are uneducated either side. There's not a good pick for the presidency. Both suck. We're all screwed. Let's all just burn now. Oops. Approximately 15 seconds after Biden is elected President of the United States, the Republican Party and the majority of the American news media will suddenly realize that the debt is a problem again. Just some straight, conservative, Christian Republicans on their way to Photoshop Trump into the most homoerotic images available. Look at his pectorals, he's so handsome. 8 years ago, Mitt Romney was the worst Republican. Now he's the best Republican. And he hasn't even changed. The whole party just got worse than him somehow. But he won't win. The fact Republican senators say they won't find Trump guilty when he can't even find lawyers to defend him is a testament to how far the Senate has fallen. Biden campaign now has more followers on Truth Social than Trump's. What's Truth Social? How are you going to say all lives matter when just 2 months ago you wanted to sacrifice your grandma for the economy? Kill the old and weak!